The 2013 movie The Conjuring showed a very scary doll named Annabelle. It looked like a porcelain doll with a mean stare, but the real Annabelle doll is quite different. It's a simple Raggedy Ann doll, which might be even scarier because it looks so harmless. The movie's director changed the doll's look to make the film more dramatic. Many people don't believe in ghosts, but the long-standing story of Annabelle makes us think more deeply about things we can't easily explain. The doll's famous story started in 1970. A young nursing student named Donna got an old Raggedy Ann doll as a birthday gift from her mother. Donna lived with her roommate Angie. Donna liked dolls and had played with them since she was a child, so the new doll quickly found a spot on her bed. However, this seemingly harmless gift soon caused many strange things to happen. Donna and Angie started to notice the doll moving by itself. When they came home, the doll's position would be different. If Donna left the doll in one room before college, she would find it in another room when she came back. For example, if she left it on the bed, she would later find it on her sofa. These strange events happened more and more often. After a few weeks, these incidents became even scarier. One evening, when both friends came home from college, they found many papers with the words, "Help us, help us," written on them in a creepy way. The doll changing its place was already common. But one night, when Donna came home, she found the doll in the same spot she left it. Still, she felt something odd. As she looked closely at the doll, she saw what looked like blood on it. This blood incident completely terrified both girls. Because of this, they called a paranormal investigator to their house to check the doll. The investigator gave them a shocking piece of news. The doll was home to the soul of a dead young girl named Annabelle Higgins. The investigator tried to talk to Annabelle. The doll's supposed soul said she used to live on the very land where the apartment building stood, and she had died when she was only 7 years old. She also said she felt safe with Donna and Angie. Through the investigator, she asked the roommates if she could live with them. Since Donna and Angie were studying to be nurses, they were naturally inclined to help people. Annabelle's story made them sad, so they allowed the supposed spirit to stay with them. Donna and Angie had a friend named Lou, who also lived in another room in the apartment. Lou, however, had a different view. He did not like the doll from the very beginning, feeling it was dangerous. Even though the girls accepted the doll, Lou strongly believed it was harmful and should not be kept. But Donna did not listen to Lou. She thought the investigator was right, believing that inside the doll was the soul of a young girl who wanted no harm, only love. However, Donna did not know that her belief would soon be proven terribly wrong. One night, Lou was sleeping in the apartment when he suddenly woke up in the middle of the night. He felt very scared and could not move his body. He heard a child's laughter. He looked down and saw the Annabelle doll coming towards him, but he stayed frozen. Annabelle stopped on Lou's body and stared at him, which made Lou faint from fear. The next day, when he woke up, he saw Annabelle back in her room. He wasn't sure if what he experienced last night was a dream or if it really happened. That afternoon, Lou and Angie were alone in the apartment when they suddenly heard a strange noise from Donna's room. They first thought a thief had entered. Lou went towards the bedroom and found the room empty, with no one inside except the doll, which was lying on the floor. Suddenly, Lou felt a presence behind him. He turned around quickly, but saw no one. Then, he felt a sharp pain on his chest, and when he put his hand there, he saw 7 clear marks with blood coming out. Such strange and violent things kept happening in the house. Donna and Angie now realized that a supposed 7-year-old girl's spirit could never do such things. They started to suspect the doll. They called a priest, Father Hagen, but he felt he wasn't ready for such a serious case and told them to contact a more experienced priest. So, they contacted Father Cook, a very respected exorcist. Father Cook later reached out to the well-known demonologists, Ed and Lorraine Warren. Ed Warren went to the apartment and talked with Donna, Angie, and Lou. After their investigation, the Warrens decided that Annabelle was not just the soul of a 7-year-old girl. Instead, it was a devil's soul. Its real goal was not to find love, but to take over Donna's body or the bodies of her 2 friends. Understanding the great danger, Donna gave the doll to the Warrens. Ed placed Annabelle on the back seat of their car. As he drove the doll home, both Ed and Lorraine felt a strong wave of hatred coming from the doll. Also, the car's steering and brakes would stop working sometimes, making the car lose control. Ed then sprinkled holy water on Annabelle, which seemed to calm the doll, and they finally arrived home. In the first few days at the Warrens' house, Annabelle continued to show unsettling behaviors, moving to different rooms on her own. A Catholic priest named Father Jason Bradford came to Ed and Lorraine's house to see the Annabelle doll. When he saw it, he picked up the doll and said in a mocking way, "You are just a doll. You cannot hurt anyone." Ed immediately told the priest that it would have been better if he hadn't said that. Lorraine also told the father to drive carefully on his way home and asked him to call when he got there, as Ed believed the priest had made the doll angry with his words. A few hours later, a phone call came in. The priest reported that he had barely escaped death in a bad car accident. The Warrens finally decided that a special wooden box would be made for Annabelle. She would be kept in their Occult Museum, where she is still today. Annabelle is now locked in a wooden locker, but this does not mean she cannot harm anyone. On July 13th, 2025, a paranormal investigator named Dan Rivera, who was on tour showcasing the Annabelle doll, was found deceased in his hotel room in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. While official reports indicated no foul play and an autopsy is pending, the incident quickly led to speculation, with many wondering if the doll's alleged curse was involved. It's important to note that the Annabelle doll was reportedly not in his hotel room at the time, but in a van in the parking lot. This tragic event has once again brought the doll's powerful and unsettling narrative into sharp focus.